Hello everyone, welcome to this week's NSE Equity Weekly Trades Review, which is from 13th of August 2018 to 17th August 2018. Since I had been doing weekly trade reviews of crude and last week was a very easy week to trade crude oil, so I thought in this weekly trade review videos I'm going to talk about the same strategy which I shared in my earlier equity intraday trading videos. So I'm going to show you how this strategy this week yielded consistent results in spite of the difficult times which we had in the market, especially towards the midweek. We had somewhat difficult period in the market where many of the scripts were not moving, but overall this week was an overall uptrending week. Now, as you can see, if you can see the benchmark index, that is Nifty 50, it was overall, the Nifty 50 was in an uptrend, except on 16th, where the market was bit on the choppier side or on the downside. Apart from that, overall, 15th August being in holiday, overall the market was in an uptrend. Now let's go to our momentum scanner. On Monday, that is on 13th of August, we got the scanners at around 920 or 925. The scanner picked out these four stocks: Coal India, TCS, Infosys and Godrej Phillips. So I personally traded in three scripts from the scanner on 13th of August, which is Coal India, TCS and Infosys. Once we'll see what are the results from the scanner, and I'll show you how exactly I have taken these trades. Okay. On 14th of August, the scanner picked up Tata Steel, DHFL, Infi, Mindtree and NIT Technologies. So I traded in Tata Steel and also Diwan Housing Finance Limited from this scanner. Although I have taken other trades, but I'm focusing this video on the strategy which I shared earlier. So on 14th of August, Tata Steel was a results counter. So I was very sure that Tata Steel initially was going to go down. Moreover, our scanner did pick it up. And on 16th of August, we had Tata Elxsi, Ajanta Pharma and Biocon. Because of some personal reasons, I was able to take only one trade from the scanner. That was in Ajanta Pharma. And then on 17th of August, we had Sun Pharmaceuticals, Vedanta and NBCC Limited. I know few people who have run the scanner quite early, which is around 9:18 to 9:20. They have got other scripts on the scanner, but on Friday I was a bit late, so I ran the scanner only at around 10:15 or 10:20. I'm not really sure. I guess it's around 10:20 or 10:30. I ran the scanner and I observed these three particular scripts, and I was able to take a very comfortable trade using this strategy in Vedanta. So now let's go to the charts. Now if you can switch to the charts, as you can see, TCS, this was on Monday. So the first 5-minute candle itself had a big wick from the top. Hence, I was pretty sure that TCS was going to go down. And my stop loss, if I had to short this on the third candle, was less than 1%, because the third candle was trading somewhere between 1998 to 2000, and there was a very big wick from the top on the first candle. So even before the breakout, I have shorted it on the third candle, and my SL was somewhere here near 2004 or 2005. I'm not really sure. So I was able to capture this movement till 1990, I suppose 1990 or 1980, 1991. I came out in from TCS on Monday. Then comes Coal India. So the Coal India, the first candle itself, even though this was red, it had a big wick from the bottom, which means that the buyers are trying to push this candle, push the price of Coal India towards the upper side on okay. Now coming to the trade reviews. On Monday, TCS opened gap up, and then it had a very big wick from the top, so I was pretty sure this was price was going to go down. So I shorted it on the third candle, and I kept my SL somewhere near 2005, and I was able to come out near this candle with some 0.3% move. And then I was pretty sure to short this one because the first candle itself was had a very big wick from the top, and my SL towards the shorter side for the short trade was less than 1%. And then Coal India, as you can see, Coal India, the first candle and second candle, even though they were red, they had a very big wick from the bottom, which signified that the buyers were not willing to compromise for a lesser price. So I had taken this entry right on this candle, right on the top of this candle, and even before the breakout itself, I have entered this particular trade, and I came out somewhere over here, which was around 283.5 or 6. I came out from Coal India. So Coal India was a really good trade on 13th of August. And then Infi. So Infi, I had to wait a very long time. I had some kind of alert set once if the price was going to cross this particular point, the first 5-minute candle high, I was ready to enter Infi. So I entered Infi over here, and I came out with some 0.3% move in Infosys. This was on 13th of August. Now on 14th of August, as I told you, Tata Steel was a results counter. So the moment it opened, I was pretty sure the price was going to go down. So immediately I saw this first candle, even though the buyers tried to push the price up, because of its results, I was pretty sure the price of Tata Steel is going to drop. At least it's going to drop 1 or 1.5%, because if you have this experience of seeing markets day in and day out, you can gauge how the market is going to react to a particular results pattern. So I shorted Tata Steel on second candle, and my SL was slightly above the high of the first candle. It was somewhere near 587 or 587.5, and I was able to capture some move up till I captured a 1.5% or 1% move in this. But I know few other guys who follow this strategy captured move up to 564. They are just trading the SL from this particular point onwards. And then on 14th of August, this was another very good trade. I had an alert set between for this particular 15-minute range breakout on DHFL. Once this broke this range, I jumped in here, and by seeing this candle, which is approximately the 10:10 a.m. candle, I was pretty sure this was going to stay in the 45-degree uptrend. Hence, I entered over here. I entered once this price broke this range, and what I did was I waited for some time. It gave me this 0.3% move, but I didn't book it out. I waited, and then I saw this particular candle, and what I did was, the moment I saw this particular move, I brought my entry price. Sorry, I brought my trailing SL to exactly my entry price, and then I saw this candle, and I was pretty sure that this guy is going to zoom up. So what I did was I kept an automatic sell order for a price movement of 1% and 1 or 1.5%, and I left DHFL, and it almost sold off somewhere at this point. I believe at this point or this point it got sold off at around 3 p.m. So I was pretty sure. And meanwhile, by afternoon, since it has moved up quite well from my entry point, I moved up my trailing SL to 0.3%, and I just left it. So I was lucky on 14th, and I was able to capture a very good move in DHFL. And then on 16th of August, that is on Wednesday, the scanner did show up quite a good script which gave the movement, but I was particularly interested in Ajanta Pharma because of two reasons. I personally made a lot of money in the script, not only in intraday trading but also in swing trading and investment as well. Hence, the moment I saw Ajanta Pharma, I was pretty sure that this is a script I'm going to trade from this scanner. So as usual, I was waiting for the the first 15 minutes range breakout. So this is, as you can see, this is the first 15 minutes range, and it broke out over here. So I jumped in on this in the middle of this particular candle, and I was able to capture. Because of some reasons, I was quite busy on Friday, so sorry, on Thursday, so I just captured a 0.3% move in this and I came out. But I know few guys who captured almost 1 or 1.2% move in Ajanta Pharma on Thursday using the very same strategy. And then on Friday, as I told you, I ran the scanner very late because I was traveling and I was at my friend's place, so I woke up pretty late. On Friday I was on leave, so I woke up very late and I ran the scanner at around 10:15 or 10:20 and I saw 3 scripts. One of them, which looked very good to me, was DHFL because of this particular candle, which was made at 9:40. It was clearly stating that when the price was trying to break the first candle or the first 15 minutes candles, the buyers were not interested to push it down. Hence, I marked the first 15 minutes high and I was waiting for the breakout. So it broke out very late, which was around 10:25. It was around 11:25 or 11:30. It gave a decent breakout and I entered the trade over here with 1% SL, and I came out somewhere around 216 or 216.1. I came out comfortably. Since Nifty was in a bit of uptrend in the last week, people who had followed this strategy personally pinged me many times, stating that thank you very much for the scanner, and on these 4 days previous week the SL was not hit, so which is a very good indication that this strategy works very well. So I do feel that this kind of weekly trade reviews will help you to enhance your knowledge on how I see the scripts and how I take the entries and where I exit. So I hope this helps. If you have any doubts or comments, please do leave them in the comment section below, and thank you. See you next week.